Hi guys, my name is Aishula Birbayeva. I am third-year student of Aalto International University. Today I'm gonna tell about why democracies succeed and fail by the book Larry Diamond. And this book explores the elements crucial for successful democracy. It emphasizes the stability of democracy relies on legitimacy, which in turn depends on performance, including economic prosperity, political functionality, and good governance. A culture of democracy, democratic norms, and well-designed institutions play pivotal roles. Additionally, external factors and international influence can impact a nation's belief in democracy. By the author, for a democracy to succeed and avoid a failure, it needs such things like legitimacy, performance, culture of democracy, institutional design, external influence. To understand this topic more deeply, let's look at what the word democracy exactly means. First of all, democracy means that it's more than just free elections. Democracy embodies liberal value and requires multiple elements beyond voting: protection of liberties, fair treatment of minorities, a robust rule of law, independent judiciary, trustworthy law enforcement, anti-corruption measures, and vibrant civil society. It illustrates how genuine democracy is often elusive, citing examples like Russia, Egypt, Hungary, Turkey, Tanzania, where elements of democracy exist but power dynamics, media control, rich electoral systems, and restricted freedoms hinted genuine democratic practice. In essence, democracy, particularly liberal democracy, encompasses not only the ability to choose leaders, but also comprehensive framework, protecting individual rights and enabling active citizens' participation. The imperative of good governance. In this part delves into the critical link between good governance and the success or failure of democracies. It highlights the alarming pattern where declining democracies exhibit signs of illiberalism and poor governance before sliding into authoritarianism. Factors contributing to this decline include pervasive corruption, ineffective governance, and patronage politics that prioritize personal gain over the public good. Through vivid examples like Nigeria, Venezuela, and Cambodia, it showcases how corrupt practices erode institutions, weaken the rule of law, and fuel social fragmentation. Moreover, it emphasizes the deep societal impact of corruption, eroding trust among citizens, fostering inequality, and breeding a culture of opportunism and dishonesty. The correlation between corruption and democratic failure is evident, with spectrum ranging from prosperous liberal democracies at the top to struggling democracies and autocracies characterized by corruption towards the lower ranks. The text underscores that combating corruption and establishing robust accountability, the rule of law, and vibrant civil society is crucial not only to curb corruption, but also that paves the way for sustainable democracy. The formula for success. Author gives into the critical elements that define successful democracies. It emphasizes the need to curb human greed for power and wealth as fundamental step in maintaining societal balance. It identifies a multi-phased approach attributing success to factors like constitutional design, robust institutions, economic prosperity, and liberal democratic framework. However, it firmly asserts that the cornerstone of flourishing democracy lies in its cultural underpinnings. This cultural essence must be encapsulated a strong belief in democratic legitimacy, fostering commitment to democracy irrespective of economic downturns and political misbehavior. The text highlights the challenging modern democracies face, especially the erosion of beliefs in upward mobility due to prolonged economic stagnation. It warns against demagogic appeals to treating democracy's values in such vulnerable times. Moreover, it underscores the importance of democratic culture marked by tolerance, flexibility, moderation, and skepticism toward authority. It stresses the necessity for political compromise, civil discourse, and responsible governance. Finally, it cautions against complacency of established democracies, warning that neglecting of democratic Finally, it cautions against complacency in establishing democracies, warning that neglection of democratic frequently could lead to norm erosion, incivility, and power struggle ultimately cause democratic dysfunction and crisis. The social conditions for democracy. The text explores the social conditions that foster the emergence and sustainability of democracy. It challenges earlier assumptions that democracy was exclusive to the West, showcasing examples like India and Indonesia and thriving democracies outside the Western sphere, specifically derived from the gradual expansion of private enterprise and the rule of law. Wealth generated through the diverse economic growth and fair wealth distribution, coupled with a rise in education level, fostering a healthy societal landscape. This environment encourages the growth of social capital and various organizations, facilitating tolerance and peaceful competition for power. Education plays a pivotal role in shaping tolerant and informed citizens, discouraging radicalism and extremism. The text underscores the importance of economic stability and education in fostering tolerance and patents crucial traits for democratic society. Additionally, the text acknowledges that while poverty doesn't persuade democratic process, contrasts with better wealth distribution and deeply entrenched values of tolerance and pluralism tend to sustain democracy more effectively even at lower income levels. Ethnic divisions pose a challenge to democracy, requiring well-designed constitution system to accommodate diverse groups and pivotal them wills and sense of inclusion and security. Getting the institutions right. This part says about critical significance of institutional design in shaping the trajectory of democratic governance. It outlines the advantage of parliamentary system, emphasizing their flexibility, increases management and coalition building while cautioning against the potential autocratic tendencies with presidential models. Additionally, the text highlights the impact of electoral system in democracy, presenting the strengths and weaknesses of proportional representation in first past the post and the introduced ranked choice voting a potential remedy, suggesting its capacity to promote modernization, coalition building, and voting appeal among candidates. Overall, in this context, underscores the indicate relationship between political institutions and the functionality of democracies, offering insight into their strengths, vulnerabilities, and the potential for reform through innovative electoral system. Restraints on power. By the author, necessity of check and balance within democratic system, focusing on the importance of institutions to curb of abuse of power. It examines the shortcomings in American system, particularly in administering election and investigating corruption, highlighting the vulnerability exposed during Donald Trump's presidency. The case of Thailand's political turmoil underscores how even well-structured constitutions can be exploited without a vigilant citizenry. The instance of Thailand's political downfall emphasizes the significance of robust democratic culture upheld of informed and principled citizens. So that was the end of my slide. Thank you for your attention and watching.